So, the end of June marked my band's third performance at the annual Global Village Festival at Mal Asmin Square. In the previous 2 years, we've had a great time. It's a rare chance to play outside in the daylight. It's and all sorts of business, and there are food vendors from all sorts of places. I think that last year's set was scheduled between a martial arts demonstration and I don't remember what was on the other side. It's probably something with bagpipes. I don't know. Anyway, so there was a point as I was preparing on to go up to this year's show, when at which I thought that this could be the exception. So our previous bassist was leaving the band because he just couldn't manage his time in a way that was conducive to playing with us anymore. And he encouraged us to find a replacement. We did that, and the replacement, Shaheen, was ready to go. He'd been with us at practice. But on this particular weekend, he had a fairly heavy workload, and since the prior bassist had said that he could play at the festival to mark a sort of auspicious exit from the band, I told Shaheen that we could just take the time to rest, and he'd get us to the next one. Right as my guitarist arrived at my door in preparation to ride up to the festival with me, I get a call from the previous bassist. Apparently, he didn't give himself enough time to leave with accounting for the construction by his house, and he didn't think that he'd make it there in time for the 5:30 sign-in time. I said, you know what, don't worry about it, just get there by 6:30, you have another hour to work with, that's when we're supposed to hit the stage. If you can make that, it'll all be fine. He wasn't willing to try, though. I was annoyed. I thought, whatever, I'll take the bass up anyway. In the worst scenario, maybe I can sing and drum while the drummer plays bass. I don't know, we'll pull something out. Oh, now it's starting to rain. What's going on? Is this just going to be a total mess? Then we're within a block or two of the festival grounds when I get a text from Shaheen, whom I'd messaged earlier to no immediate response. He says, I'll be there. He doesn't say that he'll try to be there. He doesn't say that he'll make some sort of effort to get there. At this point, it's almost 6. And we're on the late side too, but whatever. He just says, I'll be there. He is certain. So at 6:25, he runs into the backstage area to find us. He even had time for a shower, apparently. And then we actually got delayed slightly anyway, because it's I don't think that enough. Listen, this festival, it's awesome. I love it. The people there, they work really hard to make it happen, and they succeed. But I don't really think that they have the necessary means to handle everything in the most efficient possible manner. But you know what? That's how it is. Just keep going, do what you can, put on the best show. That's how things work. And they do a really admirable job. I love it. But anyway, so we didn't really get on stage till 6:50 anyway. So we had a bit of time for. Oh yeah, so I don't think that Shaheen had previously met the guitarist who was playing on this night. He'd met the one who was out of town, because sometimes we have 2 guitarists. Just they happen to have the busiest schedules in the entire band, which means that we're often playing with one. Anyway, we got on stage, and had a beautiful time. And like amidst all the hilarity that preceded it, it might actually have been my favorite performance at that festival to date. But I am definitely looking forward to the next one.